Hey, how's everybody? And so we lay here to rest, and so we lay here with the ground beneath our heads, and not a word among us has been said, my little child. And now the dogs are barking tonight, and now the men will bargain as they sell beneath the lights, and everything gets colder here at night, my little child. I've never been so worn and weary. I've never missed my love so dearly. My little child. I cannot forget the things I saw, and I cannot forget the way they gathered in the halls, and standing all alone before them all, my little child, yeah, yeah. Somewhere there is laughter tonight, and somewhere there is singing in a choir in the light, but it's quiet in Jerusalem tonight. It's quiet in Jerusalem tonight. It's quiet in Jerusalem tonight, my little child. I've never been so worn and weary. I've never missed my love so dearly. My little child. So we lay here to rest, and so we lay here with the ground beneath our heads, and not a word among us has been said, my little child. My little child. My little child. Well, we would look forward to this show all year long. We love this theater. We love doing this Christmas songs that we do. What do you say we set the stage tonight like we did last year by cutting all the lights here and seeing if we can make this room look like a starry night in Bethlehem. So if you have your cell phones, you know what to do. the ships come sailing in on Christmas Day. I saw the ships come sailing in on Christmas Day in the morning. And what was in the ships, all three, and everyone came round to see. They sailed into Bethlehem on Christmas Day in the morning. They sailed into Bethlehem on Christmas Day in the morning. And what was in the ships, all three, and everyone came around to see. And all the angels, they will come, everybody calls and then, and the angels sigh with the stars in the sky, and they gathered around and they say, so is there an official Christmas dance? Something we can all settle on? I think that question was answered and determined in 1965. I saw three ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I saw three ships come sailing in. I saw three ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I saw three ships come sailing in. So my wife and I already gave each other our Christmas gifts this year. We did. yesterday we flew to San Francisco and went and saw a Cat Stevens concert, and that was our gift for each other. And we loved it. It was something we've wanted to do that a long time. We've waited a long time. So we were sitting in the terminal in Salt Lake waiting to board our plane. Also waiting to board our plane was a guy named Graham Nash from Crosby, Stills and Nash, Hall of Famer. So I went over and I talked to him. We had a little conversation, and I got to ask him whatever I wanted. So that was like Christmas too. And then we get to San Francisco. My brother he works in the film industry, and he's working on a film right now with the director of the same guy that directed a couple of the Harry Potter movies and Mrs. Doubtfire and Home Alone. And anyway, we stopped by the office to say hi, and next thing you know, this director's letting us look at all this stuff laying around the office, all these props from all these movies. I started taking pictures of everything. I was like Christmas too. And then we're standing in line at the Cat Stevens concert. My wife's standing in line, and I'm in another line. There's two lines, merchandise lines. They're so long, and we wanted to see which one is faster. And just as she gets to the front of the line, this guy comes and kind of cuts in front of the line and doesn't realize there's a line, and he turns around and says, "Oh, there's a line here. I'm sorry." He's very nice, but my wife said, "Yes, you need to go to the back of the line, Danny Partridge." I don't remember his real name. But he was nice about it. And then, of course, we got to see the concert. So I feel like Christmas has come and gone. It came 4 times yesterday. Now 5 times if you count this concert here. We've got a sold-out show tonight. And I know when I sit down to put together the Christmas show every year, I always know first thing that this song needs to be early in the set, because I just think it sets the stage. I wrote this song, and for me, when I wrote it, it was just drawing upon memories of Christmas from when I was a kid. Nobody did Christmas in my mind better than my mom did. And we lived in a little part of Pennsylvania that was so picturesque that when it snowed, it looked like it was a forest covered in a blanket of snow, and we had a stream in the backyard and a pond down a few houses down. Anyway, I thought of all that, put it into a song. This is my first Christmas original. This is called Christmas Eve Song. Hear them ringing bells throughout the land. Hear the army and its salvation band. See the way an old film makes you cry. See the way a star can light up the sky by our little house in our little town. See the lights go down on Christmas Eve, and when I ask you, say you're still not asleep. See the big tree swaying back and forth. See the way an angel falls to the earth by our little house in our little town. And I won't say a word if you don't make a sound. Now go and see them come for miles. To come behold that little child. Don't you cry, everything's all right. Close your eyes, I'll see you through the night. Out on the road, see the shepherds run. Over the town, it's like the rising sun. Go and see them come for miles. To come behold that little child. Don't you cry, everything's alright. Close your eyes, I'll see you through tonight. Out on the road, see the shepherds run. Over the town, it's like the rising sun. I think they might come. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And we'll go, still I'll find my way back home. I know. And we'll go, 'cause everything around's aglow. I know. And we'll go, heaven help the lonely soul. I know. And we'll go, everything I'll ever earn. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, playing the bass guitar with us tonight, he's amazing, and for a long time, he was the baby of this band. In fact, the rest of us realized one day that we had all played at his senior prom. We were the band. Where was that? That was at the Capitol, right?
Yeah, it's still echoing up there today.
He is no longer the baby of the band. We've got a younger member, but we're still going to give him a big round of applause. Mr. Matt Clayton on the bass. Here's a new one. The day is done, so I'm heading home from a week of sleeping far away from the ones that I love. The weather's fair, so I'm walking there 7 miles of singing sweet hour of prayer to myself, myself, myself. Seasons of distress and grief, my soul has often found relief. That's where I lay the stones that carry me home and take me back to the people I know while I work and build this house on a hill. It keeps me moving with miles and miles to go. Do-do-do, 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 do-do. At 23, my girl and me traveled up to the north where she married me, as you know. Then we found a spot of ground and built our home in the beautiful South that we love. Love, the love, love, the love. Since he bids me seek his face, believe his word and trust his grace. 'Cause that's where I lay the stones that carry miles and miles to go. Do do do, 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 do do do. Oh, oh, oh. All of my dear Christmas friends visit me, like Rudolph and Frosty and rapper Jay-Z, and these people and those people and this family too, this tribe and that guy and stepfathers too, this guy and those people and twin couples dating, pool people, Mac people and gift people waiting, tan moms and cool brothers, scary Santas, Republicans, Democrats, and Kardashians, cat people, monkey, cat people, bulldog, and a doll. Saxophones, rock and roll, people in red, goth people and hawk people and girl in the back. All right, well, we'll clean the slate after that one. Bring the torch, Jeanette Isabella, bring the torch, come sweetly run. Christ is born, good folk of the village, Jesus is sleeping in his cradle. Oh, how beautiful is the mother, oh, how beautiful is the son. Hasten now, good folk of the village, hasten now, the child to see. You will find him asleep in the manger. Quietly come and whisper softly, hush, hush, peacefully now he slumbers, hush, hush, peacefully now he dreams. Softly to the little stable, softly in a moment come, look and see how charming is Jesus, how he's asleep. His cheeks are rosy, hush, hush, see how the child is sleeping, hush, hush, see how he dwells in his dreams. Jeanette Isabella, bring the torch, come sweetly run. Christ is born, good folk of the village, Jesus is sleeping in his cradle. Oh, how beautiful is the mother, oh, how beautiful is the soul. So my oldest son, he's here. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Nate, but I think the only thing he wants for Christmas is to go to England. He's become a little obsessed with England. And that makes sense. He got it from his mom. His mom loves England. His mom, my wife, studied in college over there for a time and went there as a child. Her ancestors are from there, was a missionary in Scotland, and has been able to take several trips. She has a driver's license over there, which came in handy when we went over a few years ago. We took one of our sons. She drove the whole time, which is a good thing. But one time when she was over there with her sisters, trekking around, her whole family, I was home with the rest of the kids, about a 10-day stretch, and I was working on my All the Color Green album. And so I wrote this song. It's called For Becca in England. And when we got to go back over with one of our sons, I got to watch this, I think 7-year-old at the time, see it for the first time. And anyway, this is a song I thought we should do this time of year. Take care of the day. There is a plane that leaves for England, and if you go there, you'll be with them more than half a world away. And if you pass by, there is a street in New York City, and there is a sign that hangs there singing, "Welcome, you're lonely to this place." Statues that stand in the middle of time. I saw something moving, you're turning around. What's wrong? There's not a shadow about you. There's not a cloud in the air. Where are you now? There is a field that left you smitten. And what's that your Mary would have written about the blue, red, and white? And when you pray, you start to make your way back home. You start to feel a bit alone, 'cause it's morning back home. Down to the stand at the middle of time. Outside your window it's moving, so don't be shy. Let all of them know that you love them. Let everyone know that you're fine. Tell them we're fine while you're away, safe in our minds. So don't be shy, let all of them know that you love them. Let everyone know that you're fine. I'm fine. You're fine. Well, playing drums with us tonight, he's done several shows with us this year, but he's still new. He is the baby of the band, I believe. This is his first Christmas show with us. He does lots of performing with lots of groups around town, but we got him tonight. Give a big hand for our drummer, Jay Tibbetts. And playing guitars with us tonight, mandolin, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, and wearing the coat. He's going to do a little solo, at least for the first part, solo number on guitar that is just awesome. He plays it alone. It sounds so full, and then these guys are going to join in. He brought along CDs because he's released several CDs of solo guitar, not solo, but instrumental guitar music. Please give him a hand. Ryan Tilby on the guitar. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy, my whole God, to sinners reconcile. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With the angelic host proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark, the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Christ by highest heaven adored, Christ the everlasting Lord. Late in time, behold him come, offspring of the chosen one. Veiled perfect Godhead see, hell incarnate deity, pleased as man with men to dwell, Jesus or Emmanuel. Hark, the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace, hail the Son of righteousness. Light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. Mild he light his glory by, born that man no more shall die, born to raise the sons of earth, born to give them second birth. Hark, the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Sing a song about sing now. Sing So we all know the story of what happened during World War I. It's called the Christmas Truce. I've told this story before. I just realized today that it's going to be 100 years since this happened in about 10 days. And it's the details of the story that even still are coming forward as they find letters and so forth. This is when the German army and the British army in Belgium on Christmas Eve just spontaneously put their weapons down and stopped fighting. And that lasted for several days. And but it's the details that get to me now. Apparently it started with a German soldier who had a violin. And at night, he would play Silent Night. And if you can imagine hearing that lonely violin playing through the darkness on the other side of what they called no man's land. And so the British soldiers responded by singing some carols. And then pretty soon on the German side, they started putting together these sort of makeshift Christmas trees and would line the trenches with them. And then eventually they started venturing over into each other's trenches and exchanging photos of their families and chocolate. Then they began helping bury the dead on each other's side, and then they're playing soccer. And anyway, I think of that with this next song. This is a war song that I wrote, and I'm asked every year to sing this at Christmas because there are people who are our relatives and people we love who will not be back this Christmas because they're fighting or they're serving somewhere overseas. So this is a song for them. This is Edwin's Tale, 1862.
I can see the lights go down on Bethel town, and I can see the banners fly tonight. And somewhere out a cannon's lighting up the sky, as everything around me fades to white. And I saw on high an angel fly, and looking down upon me there, the stars tonight light up the sky, and everything is quiet. But don't take me wrong. And as I'm down here watching, I can't breathe at all. Can't breathe at all. I can't breathe at all. Ooh. And Thomas, I don't know what will become of me, and I haven't ever seen this sort of thing. And I haven't ever felt so many miles away. And everything I know, I keep it in. And I heard a sound and looked around, but everyone was quiet then. From on high, an angel choir, a million voices singing. Don't take me wrong. And as I'm down here watching, I can't breathe at all. I can't breathe at all. I can't breathe at all. But There's someone singing songs out there tonight. La la, ha la 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 la, ha la 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 la, ha la 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 la. Oh 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 oh, ha la 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 la, ha la 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 la, ha la 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 la. And still I'll get home when there's nothing but songs, and there's nothing but songs in my head, in my head, in my head. Ooh. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
We would like to invite our pianist and keyboardist David Tolk to take a song in this show and do a song. He's going to do a song that was on his most recent CD. I'm going to show you a picture of his second to most recent CD, I think. This is a Christmas album from a few years ago that was on the top 10 Billboard charts, and this time of year you hear it all over on the radio and in Pandora. We're just honored that he's in our group and that he joins us at these shows. So let's give it to him, Mr. David Tolk on the piano.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, while we were sound checking today, we took a bunch of pictures. We were kind of taking pictures and having fun, and I posted a couple pictures on Facebook. You never know what kind of response or comments you're going to get, and the comment that I just received says, "I wish you could come to America." So that's awesome. Someday. Someday.
It's the name, Tolk.
Tolk, right. I must be in Holland or something. So I thought that was funny. Well, I'm going to play a song, as Peter said, off my new CD, Impressions. And this song is called Sacred. And it's about all the things that are really rise up to that level of being something that's so special that it's sacred. And one of the Tolk family traditions that we have at Christmas that's really special to me is on the 23rd of December. Our children will sleep by the Christmas tree. All the other lights will be off in the house, and it's so peaceful to see our children, with all their blankets and all snuggled by the Christmas tree. We have 4 children, and our oldest daughter is in Santiago, Chile, and she's been there for about 6 months, and she'll be there for another about 12 months. And thinking back on the memories that I've had, that's become even more sacred to me and special to me, thinking about those children. We've got another son, Brendan, who's a senior in high school, who most likely next Christmas will be out in the world somewhere. And it makes these experiences even more special and sacred for me. So this is called Sacred. Thank you very much.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Go! He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming to town. So I wrote this one as well. This one about an experience that I barely remember. My parents, there were five. They had 5 kids. I was number 4 of 5, and we were kind of crazy. And the hardest time of the day, I think, for my parents was getting us to bed at night, because we'd go crazy. And I remember my dad one night just said, "I'm going to bed. They'll put themselves to bed." And so my mom did the same. And that began a period where I would fall asleep just wherever I was in the house, almost every night. And one night, it was in the wintertime, I fell asleep in my favorite place, which was in front of the TV. And I woke up hours later, and all the lights in the house had been turned off, and the TV was still on, but I got up and I turned off the TV, and I started dragging myself upstairs to my bedroom. It's probably, I don't know, 2:30 in the morning. And as I was walking, it seemed like something was glowing outside. It was just brighter. And so I stopped by a window and looked out, and I saw a fresh blanket of snow. The whole neighborhood was covered. And there were no tracks. Nobody knew. Everybody was asleep. And I sat there and looked at it. It was still snowing. And I thought to myself, I'm the only one who knows this right now. And so I just sort of enjoyed the moment at that window. And then I finally went up to bed, fell asleep. Now, it didn't mean much at the time, but years later, as I was trying to write some songs for a Christmas album, I thought of that little image and just how quiet and still it was. So I wrote this song. It's called Wake Up Little Child. Snow fall down, fly away, hear the bells calling out for Christmas Day as the fire fades so slowly and the lights on the street, and an old man as he walks along will greet, say good night. I know this time around I get so slow. So wake up, little child, don't run, don't hide. It's quiet in the house tonight, and you can look around and see the snow is coming down while everyone's asleep inside. Now I recall as a boy staring long at a painting that I loved, where a mother held her baby, and I stared for a while, and I thought that I could hear that mother sigh, say good night, my love, way out beyond the stars above. So wake up, little child, don't run, don't hide. It's quiet in the house tonight, where you can look around and see the snow is on the ground, and everything's asleep at night. Oh, oh. So wake up, little child, don't run, don't cry. It's quiet in the house tonight, and you can look around and see the angels coming down while everyone's asleep at night. Oh, 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 oh. Well, we're thrilled to have our string players. We get these three almost every year, and we got them this year. First of all, on the cello tonight, she missed last year, so we're very thrilled she's back with us. Give a hand for Kelly Stewart on the cello. If you play two of them, it would be cello, but it's just one. And then on the viola is a great player who also kind of organizes the rehearsals and calls the players. And we love having her. Rebecca Salsley on the viola or violin, whatever she shows up with. And then finally on violin she has played longer than anyone on the stage, with the exception of David Tolk in this group. She was 15 years old when she did her first gig with us. We're thrilled to have her, Ashley Watabi, on the violin. All right, my moment of self-indulgence is over, but thanks for watching. it did mean a lot to watch that and to be part of that. So in light of that, I'm going to play this song that was written after I watched my son do something very courageous once and just go and try out for something. I talked myself out of stuff really quickly, but he didn't. And it reminded me of that line in that movie, you only have to have courage for 20 seconds sometimes. And in the case of this movie, it's about this character who saw a girl at a cafe, wanted to introduce himself, maybe ask her out. It would only take 20 seconds of courage. But I think it's true of lots of things in life. It's just 20 seconds is all you need. So this song is a song I wrote about those 20 seconds. And it's called Right Now. You can turn down that part. You can keep it all inside your heart. And you can always wait until tomorrow. But you'll never know exactly how your story might unfold. What might have happened there had you been bold. Now I can feel the rain wash my fears away. Suddenly I think it's gonna be the day to open up your eyes. Then you realize this is where we're gonna start. It's right here. It's right now. Now there was a time when everything I knew stayed safe inside. I kept it wrapped up tight so I could hide it. But I want to know, is this really something you can hold? Or does it only live when you let go? So open up your eyes and then you realize this is gonna be another chance gone by. Silence like a word waiting to be heard. This is where we're gonna start. It's right here. There's a moment in the middle of an ordinary life where a story comes to life. There is a place where you can feel the sunlight on your face, and you can hear the music all around you. Now I can feel the rain wash my fears away. Suddenly I know it's gonna be the day to open up your eyes. Then you realize this is gonna be another chance gone by. And then you hear the sound of feet upon the ground. This is where we're gonna start. It's right here. Right now. It's right now. It's right now. We three kings of Orient are bearing gifts. We traverse so far. I feel and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of the light. A star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding. Guide us to thy perfect light. Guide us to this holy night. Oh, oh.
born a king on Bethlehem's plain. Gold I bring to crown him again, a king forever, ceasing never over us all to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light, guide us through this holy night. Oh, 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 oh. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be, which inspire your heavenly song? Oh, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo. Excelsis Deo. So come to Bethlehem and see him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Oh, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo. Oh, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Well, we need your help on this last one. We always think if we're going to do a Christmas show, we have to leave Silent Night for the end, and we have to see if people will join us.
because I think that's the way this song is meant to be sung. Every year as I'm driving around this time of year and the radio's playing Christmas music, I think, well, that's my favorite version of Still, 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 or that's my favorite version of Little Drummer Boy. But when it comes to Silent Night, I have yet to find the version, except for maybe the version that you hear when you're just in a room full of people, in a church or at a gathering, family gathering, and you sing it. And maybe it's just a guitar or maybe a piano, but it's everybody singing it. And so as we wrap this show up, we'll do this Silent Night. We'll sing the first part, and then at the end, we'll sing the first verse all over again and see if you'll join us. The version I like is the one that's in tune, where the guitar's in tune.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm. All is bright round young virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, and sleep in heavenly peace, and sleep in heavenly peace. And oh, 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 and oh, oh. The first Noel, the angel did say, was too certain for shepherds in fields as they lay in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Silent night, holy night. Sleep in heavenly peace, and oh, and we sleep in heavenly peace, and oh, and we sleep in heavenly peace, and oh, and we sleep in heavenly peace. Oh, oh,
sleep in heavenly peace. Hey, have a great holiday season. And let's hear it for the band. Thank you very much for coming back this year. We'll do it again. Sorry, we're backstage figuring it out. And, it felt a little short, and so I'm thinking we're going to do a Christmas song, but there's one I think we're going to do as well. But we're trying to figure out backstage if the strings have their parts. Either way, I can do it alone. But we're hoping, because I really like what they do on it. I've told at concerts before that I once wrote a song for my oldest son. And when my second son came along and got to be a little older, he was aware that his older brother had a song and started asking if he would get a song someday. And I was right in the middle of recording an album when he said that. And so I sat down and started writing this song for him. And when I listened to I wrote it, recorded it in the same week. And when I listened to it in the studio and I listened to the words, I realized that this is really me. This is really about me. I'm talking about my experience as a parent and how quickly it seems to go, and how I'm just trying to balance being a dad and being a musician and being a friend and having all these responsibilities. I just don't want to get out of balance and turn around one day and find that these little kids are gone and I wasn't around. So I wrote this song and I named it Little Bird. And so I'll go over and do this now. And no, on the strings, that's okay. You do have it? Yes. Band is on the run, but you're my little one, waiting in the wings. And so I whisper in your ear, let's get away from here when the show is done, 'cause I can see you fly away without me now. Steady, 'cause that day will come. So my little bird, get along. You're the heart of my songs, and when it rains so hard, let it open up the sky so you can climb all the trees and tell the world what you see, 'cause you can see so far. Listen, oh, thou very young, you turn around, they're gone, seems so suddenly. And kindred hearts will never age,
the singer on this stage is wanting to go home, 'cause I can see you fly away without me now. I'll follow all the things you've done, but you know for now there's a scene that keeps bothering me, where you're asleep at night, and it's quiet and it's right, and then you're grown and you're gone like a bird from my arms, and then I wake and see that you're down there fast asleep, and so my bird, get along. You're the heart of my songs, and when it rains so hard, let it open up the skies so you can climb all the trees and tell the world what you see, 'cause you can see so far. Now that's a ways off. It's like the summer is on the run. It's like the fall keeps pressing on, but we're not there yet, 'cause we're fast asleep. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That was our little bonus track. But we're going to end with this one. This is a Christmas song. We want to send you home with Christmas. And this is an old English Christmas song.
I'm feeling so bad because you've already like had 4 Christmases with your wife, and I'm still like trying to decide what to order. What time does Amazon close? Because the whole show I've just been feeling bad that.
Well, you know. Yeah.
Danny Partridge.
So it's an English Christmas song, but we wanted, when we were arranging this, we wanted to make sure it had a little bit of a Utah stamp on it. So
The first Noel, the angel did say, was to Sir and poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. They looked up and they saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and they saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to
Have a great night, you guys. Thank you for coming. Merry Christmas.